The Young and the Restless preview week of July 20th. Martin-Laurent hunt, Nikki's prognosis and Nick's dire plan. The Young and the Restless promo for the week of July 20th to 24th has been released. Fans can expect to see the search for Martin-Laurent, Christopher Cousins, begin as Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, gets her prognosis. Plus, Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, has a dire plan for someone. Learn more about what's set to unravel in GC below. Nick Newman's dark side. The Young and the Restless preview starts with Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, and Nick in the GC shadow room. Sharon tells Nick that he's starting to scare her. She also notes it's because Nick stated that he'd make sure Matt was gone for good. Sharon addresses Nick directly by saying, "Tell me." That doesn't mean what I think it does. Nick is zoned out at this point. Fans may recall that on the Friday, July 17th show, Matt Clark, Roger Howarth, and Noah Newman, Lucas Adams clashed. Sharon and Nick walked into the bar at the tail end of the argument, and then Matt got so upset that he stated he was leaving Genoa City. Nick may think this is just one of Matt's games for him to leave, only to ambush the family when they least expect it. Still, could Nick really end Matt's life? The man saved his, after all. Nikki Newman's vision. As the video progresses, Nikki is at the hospital, and the doctor has taken the bandages off her eyes. Victor Newman, Eric Braden, is next to her, holding her hand while she's in a chair with her eyes closed. The doctor states, "Okay, Nikki, it's time. Open your eyes." The hunt for Martin-Laurent. As the Young and the Restless promo for the week of July 20th comes to a close, Diane Abbott, Susan Walters, is with Tracy Abbott, Beth Maitland, at the Abbott Mansion. Tracy asks Diane, "Why do you want to contact Dr. Martin-Laurent?" Her sister-in-law notes that Martin may have a clue about Dr. Lawrence Markham's, Jerry Burns' whereabouts. Tracy then states, "He'll never talk to you." Diane is shocked by Tracy's comment until she adds, "But he might talk to me." What storyline are you most looking forward to during the week of July 20th to 24th? Comment your thoughts below. The following is a fictional, fan-created preview inspired by the dramatic style of The Young and the Restless. It is not based on official spoilers or upcoming episodes. The streets of Genoa City have never stayed quiet for long, and the coming days promise another emotional storm as old secrets, dangerous investigations, and impossible choices collide. While families struggle to protect the people they love most, new mysteries threaten to expose painful truths that could change everything. At the center of the drama is the growing mystery surrounding Martin-Laurent. Rumors have circulated for weeks about his mysterious disappearance, and now several residents begin to believe that his story is far from over. As scattered clues begin to connect, unexpected alliances emerge between people who rarely trust one another. Every answer uncovered seems to create two more questions, leaving everyone wondering whether Martin is hiding or whether someone else is hiding him. Nick Newman refuses to accept coincidence. His instincts tell him that the recent string of suspicious events all point back to Martin's unfinished business. Although others encourage patience, Nick believes waiting could put innocent lives at risk. His determination pushes him toward a risky investigation that quickly becomes more dangerous than he expected. Instead of relying on the authorities alone, Nick quietly gathers information from several trusted allies. Every conversation reveals another inconsistency. Witnesses remember different details. Timelines fail to match. Anonymous messages appear just when the investigation seems ready to stall. Before long, Nick realizes someone has been carefully manipulating events from the shadows. Meanwhile, Nikki Newman faces a difficult personal battle that reminds everyone how fragile life can be. After weeks of ignoring concerning symptoms, she finally receives an updated medical evaluation. While her loved ones desperately hope for reassuring news, the prognosis raises serious concerns that cannot be dismissed so easily. Rather than allowing fear to consume her, Nikki chooses strength. She insists on remaining involved with her family and refuses to become defined by uncertainty. Even so, Victor notices the emotional burden she carries behind closed doors. Their private conversations become some of the most heartfelt moments in recent memory, highlighting the deep bond that has survived decades of triumphs and heartbreak. Victoria struggles to balance optimism with realism. She wants to support her mother while maintaining stability for the family business. But mounting pressures make every decision feel impossible. As responsibilities continue to grow, Victoria begins questioning whether the Newman family can truly stand united when every member is fighting a different battle. Victor, however, has no intention of letting circumstances dictate his family's future. Protective as ever, he quietly explores every available option, determined to secure the best possible medical care for Nikki. His influence reaches farther than anyone realizes. Yet even Victor discovers there are situations where money and power cannot guarantee the outcome he desires. Sharon senses that Nick is keeping important information from her. Although he claims he is simply following a lead, Sharon recognizes the familiar determination that has placed him in danger before. She fears his relentless pursuit of the truth could make him the next target of whoever is orchestrating the mystery. Their conversations become increasingly tense as Sharon urges caution, while Nick argues that hesitation only benefits the person responsible. The emotional conflict reveals how deeply they still care about each other's safety despite the complicated history they share. As the investigation progresses, a shocking discovery changes everything. Hidden documents suggest that Martin Laurent maintained connections no one previously suspected. These revelations raise unsettling questions about long-standing rivalries and forgotten business dealings that may still influence present-day events. The possibility that someone within Genoa City's most powerful circles could be protecting Martin forces Nick to reconsider every assumption he has made. Friends become suspects. Trusted partners become potential enemies. Every relationship suddenly carries an uncomfortable layer of uncertainty. At the same time, Nikki's health scare inspires unexpected moments of reconciliation throughout the Newman family. Long-standing disagreements seem insignificant compared to the importance of standing together during difficult times. Emotional conversations replace heated arguments, reminding everyone that family remains their greatest source of strength. Yet, peace never lasts for long in Genoa City. Nick receives an anonymous warning demanding that he end his investigation immediately. Instead of backing away, he develops a bold strategy designed to expose whoever has been manipulating events behind the scenes. His plan involves deliberately leaking false information in hopes of drawing the mysterious figure into the open. The gamble is enormous. If the plan succeeds, Nick could finally identify the mastermind behind Martin Laurent's disappearance. But if it fails, he risks placing himself and the people closest to him directly in harm's way. Victor immediately recognizes the danger. He urges Nick to reconsider, warning that emotional decisions often lead to devastating consequences. Nevertheless, Nick believes doing nothing would be an even greater mistake. As the trap is carefully set, tension spreads across Genoa City. Secret meetings take place under the cover of darkness. Mysterious phone calls interrupt family gatherings. Suspicious vehicles appear outside familiar locations before disappearing without explanation. Every scene builds toward an explosive confrontation that seems impossible to avoid. Meanwhile, Nikki refuses to surrender hope despite the uncertainty surrounding her condition. Her courage becomes a source of inspiration for those around her, encouraging loved ones to appreciate every moment they share together. Regardless of what the future holds, Nikki remains determined to face it with dignity, resilience, and unwavering love for her family. By week's end, several lives hang in the balance as hidden motives finally begin to surface. Nick's dangerous plan reaches its critical moment. Nikki prepares to confront her uncertain future with remarkable strength, and the mystery surrounding Martin Laurent edges closer to a revelation that could permanently reshape relationships throughout Genoa City. Whether justice ultimately prevails or new betrayals emerge, one thing is certain: The coming chapters promise emotional twists, shocking confrontations, and unforgettable moments that will leave fans eagerly anticipating what happens next.